The realest podcast ever, realest podcast ever. Two brothers bringing thinking on a second level. Music, sports, fashion, politics, and the streets. The best 2 hours out of every week. YDN, dinosaurs, and YBODs. Real talk every time, this is what you need. We just out here popping shit. It's your boy C.Diddy and Matt makes me sick. TRPE, TRPE, go. TRPE, TRPE, go. They know. The realest podcast ever. The realest podcast ever.
Jim for me.
What up, what up? It's the realest podcast ever, special edition.
What's up?
What's up, Philly?
Y'all all cool as all hell. That was the reception when he asked y'all what's up.
Yeah, we was back on the side, right? The whole time he was like trying to warm y'all up, and I'm like, all right, we're getting a little warmer. We're getting a little warmer.
Did everybody get a seat? Everybody got a seat? Because y'all was acting the fuck ridiculous all week. Niggas like, yo, if I get a general admission ticket, will I be able to sit?
They thought they was gonna make him stand in the hallway.
Yeah, like this is an Onyx concert. I'm like, nah, you're not sitting the fuck down. You wanna hear some funny shit?
Talking to the mic.
I'm sorry. You wanna hear some funny shit?
Of course.
So Lee was like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, a Nike sweat. Like, fuck, I wear
Same shit I wear every day.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows I wear black ones like every day. So she was like, why don't you wear a color? You have colors, like put a color on. So I'm just like, I like black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got a red one, I got a green one, I got a white one I'm saving if I go to OVO Fest. You know, I got a So she was like, wear the blue one. I'm like, all right, cool. I put the blue one on, and when I put it on, I'm like, this shit is blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really feeling it. So she was like, no, it look good, and you know, you got color on, wear that. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I come out the house, my neighbor sees me. He was like, yo, your live show tonight, right? I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, kill that jump. I see it blue. Yo, the marathon continues. I'm like, I'm taking this shit. Like, I'm literally, no bullshit. I'm sitting in a car before I came in, like in the little mirror, like, the marathon. What the fuck are you talking about?
The blue almost got the show canceled.
Dog, and I pulled up, and the front is glass, and I saw myself in the mirror.
What the fuck am I doing?
Like the marathon. So like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that was weird as fuck. But we're here.
Man, it's been a long journey, man. Almost 3 years to the date. We started the show
The 17th.
January 18th.
Okay, yeah.
It was a Wednesday. Remember our original day recording was Wednesday.
But yeah, we 3 years in with the podcast. That's dope in itself.
Yes.
3 years in.
Now hold on, let's not give ourselves too much credit because it wasn't 3 straight years.
Well, yeah, that's because I be on.
It was like the typical like Black American dad's 3 years. It's like you see him sometimes you don't see him.
The thing is,
He was going through something.
We gonna be all the way candid. I deal with anxiety. Everyone knows this. Thank you for the.
Give it up for anxiety.
Person who's ready to commit suicide.
One person to my right.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but I struggle with people talking to me and walking up to me, and I know that sounds crazy because if you follow me on Instagram, but to me it just people see me out and it's just. Yeah, what the fuck you mean? You know, Jay ain't in your top 3, and I'm like, nigga.
Hello. First of all, Tyrone, hello. How are you?
And this shit, it's like, every time it happens, Ryan knows, I tell him that we talk about that shit a lot, and every time something happens, I be like, I'm falling back.
Do you want to know what my favorite Matt in public moment is? Since
I got one that's even worse than ever. Go
my favorite Matt in public moment is, oh shit, Matt makes me sick. What up, bitch? That's my favorite Matt makes me sick moment in public. That's the best one.
I went to Auntie Annie's in the mall to get a pretzel, and the girl, like, she was pulling the pretzels out of the little water thing or whatever, and then she looked up and was like, can I take you? And she peeped it was me, and she was like, what the fuck you got against Power? And I'm like, and she was like, what you auditioned for Power and you couldn't get on the show or something? And I'm like, yo, can I get one without salt so I can get the fuck, like, what are you talking about? And it's like that type shit at times, it troubles me and it bugs me the fuck out. Yeah. But what's been going on? How was your year to start?
Life is good, man. I think that's a fitting song that Future and Drake put out, that Life is Good record, because it encapsulates so much to where it's like, even if shit totally fucked up, life is good. Like, it's just one of them things.
I mean, that's Instagram.
Of course.
People's houses are falling apart. It's like, my kitchen.
Life is good.
Yeah, all this silver shit in it.
The stamps just came in, bro. Yeah, life is good. You're playing games.
We've had some dope guests on the show. I want to give a shout out to Clint. We had Clint on. We had.
Before we start, What the fuck is wrong with our guests that they come on here and then go do amazing shit after the show?
It's wild, like everybody we've had on.
Complete losers. We can call them on the phone before they do the show. And then they blow the fuck up. Spank got a development deal. Clint Coley's got one of the 5 biggest, hottest podcasts in the country right now.
Well, Spank has been working for 30 years.
Spank's over here right now telling some unfunny jokes.
Yeah.
I was watching Chelsea Handler the other day. It was like from like maybe 6-7 months ago with the Plastic Cup Boys, and it was Kevin Hart and the Plastic Cup Boys. And Spank came right out there and whiffed on the first 2 jokes and got silenced the rest of the show. Kevin's like, no, he's normally funny, and it's like a bad joke. Give him a mulligan. Like, first 2 jokes out the gate, swing and a miss.
Yo, I watched Spank, and then when the Plastic Cup Boys dropped, I'm like, yeah, and I fast forwarded to Spank Park, and I woke up the next day. It was like I pressed fast forward and then hit play. It just
Sequel.
Yeah, it wasn't. Whatever. Spank's my man.
Spank is my man. I love Spank.
Forever and a day. We had Spank on. We had Clint on. We had Sean Cotton.
He got the combo on. He got the black turtleneck with the gold chain, undefeated.
Everybody dresses like the detective from Power. It's crazy.
The female detective.
It's crazy as shit.
Yo, can you help me understand how like a regular NYPD detective becomes a Fed? Everybody else in the whole department gets fired above and below her, and she's still in charge of the James St. Patrick investigation. That the new head of Crim said is no longer an investigation, but every week we're trying to find out what James St. Patrick is doing.
Paz went undercover. I still don't understand. I don't even want to start talking about that goofy ass show.
Paz, hold on, right? Somebody pointed something out the other day, right? Paz talking about I'm struggling.
Works at a hair salon, and it
Paz said I'm struggling, and we'll have no money.
Like you going on, if me and you were trapping together, right?
Okay.
And they apprehend you for whatever shit you got going on, and you go undercover to try to like get me jammed up, that makes sense. But if you just walk in like, yeah, can I go undercover? Like that makes 0 fucking sense. But like I said, I'm not getting into that.
Like she hired herself. Like nobody from the NYPD has checked back in. Like, yo, what's going on with the St. Patrick investigation? Like, she's just a Fed.
What's crazy is every time I go on Facebook, right? It's either one of my classmates died or somebody's talking about power.
You're a young guy.
We're gonna talk about taking care of yourselves, but no, we at that age where people are starting to drop. Like we 35, and literally every time I go on Facebook, somebody I went to high school with is dead, and I'm just like, damn, like I gotta log out of this shit event because this shit is depressing. You know what I'm saying? But I go on there and it's like if somebody didn't die, it's somebody on there saying how power is the greatest shit ever created, and I really just be like, yo, people are fucking insane. Like, it's people that really think Power is like a great show, it's suspenseful, and I really just watch it because it's like hilarious and weird. Like, I'm cool with them just telling me, yo, this Who Killed Ghosts is done. And be like, all right, bet. Right. I wouldn't even be upset.
I mean, at this point, they're definitely like sprinkling Fetty Wap in the coop, trying to stretch this shit. Like,
I'm trying to get the
we don't need
back.
6 more episodes of Who Killed Ghosts.
Yo,
this is not Dallas.
Cause I was talking about how
for my over 30s.
I'm trying to get the $9 back from Stars every month on my Comcast. So I called Comcast the other day, and the lady answered the phone, older black woman. We had a 54-minute conversation because I started going off about Power, and she was listening to the shit, and we started talking about like our favorite shows. She likes watching shit on ID channel. I used to work with a serial killer. That's real, like, Juan Compton's really a serial killer he worked with. Like, he used to dead ass be in my depot, and he got convicted for 7 bodies. Like, dog. Listen, did you see how y'all all said damn? That's what she said. And then we started talking about it. I'm telling you, we started chopping about the shit. The nigga used to preach in the bathroom in my depot. You see how you say what? Now I'm like, yeah, now I gotta explain this shit. He used to preach in the bathroom and like, he hated the Masons. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I remember like going in the bathroom, he'd be like, you ain't no Mason, is you, young blood? And I'd be like, nah. And he'd be like, yeah, because you know they trying to kill me, but I'm gonna kill them. And I'm like, you ever see that meme with the dog where he'd be like, and run back out the room? It's like, that's how you would be. But he dead ass got picked up. He killed a lady on 9th and Market.
Holy shit.
And he got convicted for 7 other. He tried to talk to a lady who worked at another depot, and she like played him in front of everybody, and she came up listening. And you out of here. You don't. You got a serial killer and you don't talk to him. You out of here. It's fucked up, but it's just the truth. But I was telling her this shit, and we was talking about a bunch of different things. And she was like, we've been on the phone so long, like, what did you call me for? I was like, well, I need a payment arrangement.
And I need $81 taken off my bill.
And she was like, we already have a payment arrangement. I'm like, yeah, I need to double down.
I need a payment arrangement on a payment arrangement.
And she wound up taking, my bill's $233. She took it down to $173.
Okay.
Because she sent me over those new packages, and she was like, and when Power done with they bullshit, you can cancel Stars, that's another $9. I'm like, bet. So in 3 weeks, I get rid of that shit. I'll be down to $164. And then she was like, you can get rid of your second box in the bedroom and stream straight. She's like, you can get another $10. I'm like, listen, Dolores, you've been fucking amazing.
Who do I need to talk to give you a 5-star rating, Dolores?
No, we started talking about Power. Was on the phone for 54. I'm like, it's the longest phone conversation I've ever had with some random Comcast or some shit in my life. But we started talking about the bullshit on Power, and we went for an hour. It's crazy as fuck, but the show really has jumped the shark and gone off the rails so bad.
I just think they're trolling us at this point. I think they go into the writing room and like, yo, what makes sense? Like, if we keep going on the trajectory that we're going, what makes sense? They be like, nah, do the whole opposite of that shit. Like,
Tommy doesn't have a doorman. It's just I live in a pretty okay place. You live, like, if you live somewhere nice, it's just certain things that come with, why does your front door open this way? You ever been to somebody's house and you gotta back up to open their front door? It's insane.
nigga living at Kensington and Allegheny.
It's insane as shit, like all kinds of little nuances that don't make any fucking sense on that show. But
Paz was complaining about being poor and destitute and all that shit, and had on the $1,400 Montclairs the whole episode.
Her son had on a Canadian goose. I'm like, these some rich Ricans. These bitches complaining about money. It made no sense at all. Like, honestly, if you watch Power, you'll get through the first episode, and you might even be like, damn, you know, Dre jumped off the roof, that was lit, whatever the fuck go on. But then when if you was to rewatch it and really think about things making sense just in life, you like, no, Dre can't jump off the roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, none of it makes sense.
Dre went to jail, told on a nigga, got out of jail,
got locked again, told on a nigga, got out of jail,
and got booked.
And
was trying to do a series of murders on his way to go move his family to wherever he was going.
And they set him on fire with 409. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. The show makes zero fucking sense. But it's people who like it and are entertained by it.
It's the best, worst show of all time.
You let them fucking cook. Reality shows for me are up there with the best, worst shit of all time. I hate every one of them. But yeah, Power is just, we could literally go for 4 hours on Power. Let's talk about something else.